Hey there. Let's be honest with each other for a minute. You work hard, you hustle, you try to tick all the right boxes. But at the end of the month or the year, you look at your bank account and think, where did it all go? It's not one massive leak. It's 1,000 tiny drips. A tap here, a click there, a subscription you barely remember, a treat yourself moment that's become a weekly ritual. It feels almost insidious, doesn't it? Like your money is disappearing into thin air, and you're left wondering if you're just bad with finances, or if fate has a cruel sense of humor. But here's the truth. It's not just bad luck. It's not always poor planning. What you're experiencing is often something deeper. You're likely caught in one or several of the 10 hidden money traps, silent saboteurs that are quietly draining your wealth without you even noticing. And the sneakiest part? They feel completely normal, harmless even, until those bills start piling up, until your savings account looks emptier than your social calendar during a pandemic, until you realize something is bleeding you dry. And it's not just your energy, because getting truly rich isn't just about earning more. It's about what you stop losing. Financial freedom isn't built on chance. It's meticulously constructed by plugging those insidious leaks. Think of every dollar you spend as a vote for your future. So let me ask you, are you voting for independence, for genuine freedom, or a lifetime of financial pressure? In the next few minutes, we're going to peel back the layers on these 10 money traps. We'll uncover how they work, why they feel so normal, and most importantly, I'll show you exactly how to take your power back. If you've ever looked at your bank account and thought, why am I still stuck? Consider this your turning point. Let's dive in. Welcome to Money Talk. The logo trap. Dressing for success or curated by Instagram, where it often feels like you need to look rich to be rich. The pressure to flash designer labels, the newest handbag, or the trendiest sneakers is immense. But here's a little secret most wealthy people already know. True millionaires rarely flex logos. They let their investments speak louder than their outfits. Think about it. Every overpriced brand item you buy isn't just a purchase. It's a payment for marketing, for brand cachet, often far more than for the material or craftsmanship. You're effectively paying to advertise their success. The fix. Real style is timeless. It doesn't need a massive price tag or a visible logo to prove its worth. Focus on quality, fit, and personal expression. Your financial statement should be more impressive than your statement piece. Investing in a solid wardrobe of versatile, well-made pieces will always trump chasing fleeting trends and status symbols. Ask yourself, am I buying this because I genuinely love it, or because of what I hope it communicates to others? Your wallet knows the difference. The shiny object scam. Is that an upgrade or a dopamine hit? Ah, the siren song of new and improved. Tech companies are absolute masters at this game. A slightly faster chip, a slightly sharper camera, a marginal design tweak. And just like that, the FOMO monster rears its head. You upgrade again and again. Your perfectly functional device gets retired prematurely, all for a minor, incremental improvement. But let's get real. Is it truly an upgrade that enhances your life in a meaningful way? Or is it a $1,000 plus illusion designed to give you a fleeting dopamine hit? This isn't just about phones. It's about any latest and greatest gadget, tool, or even lifestyle trend that promises to fix a problem you didn't even know you had. The fix. Chasing upgrades won't upgrade your life. Discipline will. Before you click Add to Cart, ask yourself if this new item truly solves a significant problem or provides substantial value. Can your current device or tool perform 90% of what you need? For most of us, the answer is a resounding yes. Break the upgrade cycle. Use your tech until it genuinely fails or becomes genuinely obsolete. And watch how much stays in your bank account. The silent thief. Credit card interest. Credit cards are the ultimate illusionists. They separate the act of spending from the reality of payment, making every swipe feel frictionless. Buy now, pay later. Sounds tempting, but that later often comes with a hefty price tag, especially if you're only making the minimum payment. The minimum payment isn't a gesture of kindness from the bank. It's a trap, meticulously calculated to keep you in debt longer and maximize their profit. And interest? That's compound punishment, eroding your financial future 1 percentage point at a time. It's like having a friend who charges you an exorbitant fee just to hang out. The fix. You don't owe the banks your future. take it back. If you have credit card debt, prioritize paying it off aggressively. Attack the highest interest rate card first. If you can only afford the minimum payment, consider strategies like the debt snowball or debt avalanche, or even a balance transfer to a lower interest card. Once debt-free, use credit cards responsibly. Only charge what you can afford to pay off in full every single month. Your future self will thank you. The subscription sinkhole. What are you even paying for? Netflix, Spotify, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, that random photo editor you used once, the meditation app, the news subscription, the VPN, the list goes on. Subscriptions are like financial termites, small, seemingly insignificant, but devastatingly effective over time. They quietly gnaw away at your monthly budget, often for services you barely use or have completely forgotten about. The convenience is alluring, but the collective drain can be hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year. That's money that could be building your emergency fund, fueling your investments, or saving for a dream vacation. The fix. It's time for a ruthless audit. Go through your bank statements for the last 3 months. Circle every recurring charge. Ask yourself, do I actively use this? Is it bringing me genuine value? If the answer is no, or even a hesitant maybe, cancel it immediately. Cut the noise. Declutter your digital life and fund your dreams, not forgotten apps or streaming services you barely watch. The hope tax. The lottery. The lottery isn't selling tickets. It's selling dreams. It preys on hope, especially for those who feel financially trapped. The fantasy of a life-changing jackpot is powerful, but let's look at the cold, hard facts. The odds of winning the big one are astronomically low, worse than getting hit by lightning twice. You're not unlucky when your ticket doesn't hit. You're just feeding a system that profits enormously off your hope. Every dollar spent on lottery tickets is a dollar not invested, not saved, and not working for your actual future. The fix. Stop hoping for a miracle and start becoming one. Instead of gambling away your money, take those dollars and invest them, even if it's just a small amount, into a low-cost index fund. The power of compound interest over time is a far more reliable jackpot than any lottery ticket. You build wealth through consistent, smart action, not through luck. The lazy leak. Food delivery. I'm too tired to cook. We've all been there. It's late, you're exhausted, and the thought of chopping vegetables feels like scaling Mount Everest. So you grab your phone, a few taps, and boom, $25 for a meal that would have cost $8 to make at home. Do that twice a week, and you're looking at over $2,000 a year. That's a weekend getaway. That's a new laptop. That's a significant chunk of your next investment. Convenience is incredibly tempting, but is it costing you your financial freedom? The small cost per order adds up to a staggering sum, often without us even registering the total impact. The fix. Convenience fades. Habits build wealth. This isn't about eliminating all takeout. It's about intentionality. Plan your meal. Batch cook. Keep easy, healthy ingredients on hand. Even having 1 or 2 emergency meals in the freezer can save you from reaching for the delivery app. Make cooking a habit you enjoy, not a chore you outsource. The dusty treadmill lie. Buying motivation, not discipline. How many times have we bought into the dream? The expensive gym membership we barely use. The fancy home exercise equipment that becomes a very elaborate clothes hanger. The online fitness program we never finish. We buy motivation, but what we truly need to build is discipline. The result? Hundreds, even thousands of dollars spent on machines collecting dust and guilt. The core issue isn't the equipment, it's the lack of consistent action. You can have the most advanced treadmill in the world, but if you don't step on it, it's just a very expensive paperweight. The fix. Fitness starts with consistency, not a price tag. Before buying expensive equipment or a long-term membership, prove to yourself you have the discipline. Start with bodyweight exercise, running outdoors, or free trial. Once you've established a consistent habit, then consider upgrading. The goal is to invest in your health, not just in the idea of being healthy. The $5,000 shortcut to nowhere. The guru trap. Unlock the secrets to 6-figure income. Limited spots. Act now. Online gurus are masters at preying on your fears and your desire for a shortcut. They promise exclusive information, rapid results, and a guaranteed path to success, often for a hefty price tag. The truth? Most of what you need to learn to succeed is already out there, often for free or at a fraction of the cost in books, reputable courses, or even just high-quality online content. What's truly missing isn't information. It's application and accountability. The fix. Information is everywhere. Execution is everything. Before dropping thousands on a transformative course, ask yourself, have I maximized the free resources available? Have I read the top books on this subject? Do I have a clear action plan? Often, what you really need isn't more information, but the discipline to apply what you already know, and perhaps a low-cost accountability partner or community. Invest in your learning, but be a discerning investor. The luxury lie. New cars. That new car smell? For many, it actually smells like thousands of dollars lost. A brand new car depreciates the moment you drive it off the lot, sometimes by as much as 20% in the first year alone. That's money vanishing, never to be seen again, purely for the ephemeral thrill of new. Want to feel truly rich? Drive something paid off and reliable. Take the money you would have spent on depreciation, higher insurance, and loan interest, and invest it. That's how you build real wealth. Your car should be a tool that gets you from A to B efficiently, not a status symbol that drags your net worth back. The fix. Your car should move you forward, not your net worth backward. Consider buying a quality used car that's a few years old. Let someone else take the initial depreciation hit. Drive it for years, pay it off, and then take the money you would have spent on payments and invest it consistently. That seemingly small decision can save you tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. The what-if scam. Extended warranties. Retailers are brilliant at playing on our fears. What if it breaks? Protect your investment. Extended warranties are designed to sell you peace of mind, but primarily, they exist to generate profit for the seller. Most products don't break within the extended warranty period, and if they do, the cost of repair or replacement is often less than the warranty itself. You're essentially paying for insurance against a low-probability event for something that might be covered by your credit card's purchase protection anyway. It's a classic example of fear-based marketing. The fix. Fear is expensive. Preparation is powerful. Instead of buying individual warranties, build an emergency fund. That way, if an appliance does break, you have the cash to fix or replace it without stress. Read reviews, buy reliable brands, and understand the manufacturer's warranty. Most of the time, that's all the protection you'll need. Your turning point. You've just uncovered the silent saboteurs that are likely draining your wealth without you even realizing it. This isn't about deprivation, it's about intention. It's about taking control, making conscious choices, and redirecting your hard-earned money towards a future you genuinely desire. Remember, financial freedom isn't built by chance. It's built by plugging the leaks. Every dollar you reclaim from these traps is a vote for your independence, your peace of mind, and the lifetime free from financial pressure. This is your turning point. Which leak will you plug first? The power to change your financial trajectory is in your hands, right now. Now, let me know if you'd like an image to go along with this article. Perhaps something that visually represents money flowing away, or someone taking control of their finances.